My name is Lora Chatman, and I am here to give you guys a manifestation tip. All right. So, we all know it's May, and in the spirit of May, I am doing eye manifestation tips all month long, as well as having two master classes, one happening May 14th at 7 p.m., and then the last one is going to be on May 29th at 1 p.m., both Eastern time. However, you're going to want to be on both. At least you definitely want to be on this next one because it's going to be amazing. I'm going to be releasing some never before seen information as well as some goodies. So you're going to want to be there live. Like I said, again, it's on this Tuesday at 7 p.m. Registration link is in the bio, or in the comments or in this email, depending on how you're watching this. So, this tip, you want to make sure that you are in sync with the feeling of whatever it is that you are trying to manifest. So, everything has a vibration and a frequency. The life is made up of this. We are made up of this. And so, if you think of it like, okay, I'm trying to line up with whatever it is that I want, well, how would you feel once you have it? When you achieve your desired result, how are you going to actually feel? Embody that. And how do you embody it? Well, you visualize it, close your eyes, and then picture what it is that you want in your mind. And then after you picture it in your mind, go ahead and visualize the senses. What does it smell like? What would it taste like? Does it have a texture to it? Are you outside when you have it? Are you inside when you have it? Think about as much detail as you can. Therefore, you're able to invoke the feeling of it. Now, if it's a difficult thing for you to imagine, well, think about how will it make you feel to achieve it? Like, are you going to feel proud, excited, giddy? Like that kid opening a gift on Christmas. Feel that feeling and then think of the word, whatever it is. And then that's going to help link the two. Now, the more that you can feel this feeling, the more you're going to get in the wavelength of receiving whatever it is. And then this is also going to help you be able to receive it. And receive has, etymology wise, you have C in it. So receive. So when you're receiving something, it actually helps you be able to see the different opportunities of where you can get it from. Because there are many paths to what you want, and many paths are going to appear. A lot of times we're just not in sync to be able to see them showing up in our lives. And so this is something that I've used, just being able to feel it and not really worrying about the how. Like, just for a quick instance, a couple of days ago, well, last week actually, I had overexerted myself, to the point where I was just like, I did a bunch of work around the house, and I burnt myself out. And when I burn myself out, I'll get like a fever for like a day. And so I had worked up a fever and felt like crap. My husband was away and I was by myself. And I'm like, dang, I had no water in the house. We drink bottled water. And so I'm like, I gotta go to the store. And I'm like, well, let me just get some cold pressed juice from the juice shop up the street. And so I drive around the corner to the juice shop, get my juice, and I get out the car, struggle, put on my brave face, go inside. You know, I had already ordered online. The drink was ready for me when I got there, just grabbed it and left. Struggled to get back in the car. And as I'm about to leave, a woman comes out the store. I didn't realize she was watching me from the glass the entire time. And she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine." And she's like, "Are you really okay?" And I couldn't hold it together. I broke down and I was like, "No, I'm just tired. I got a headache. I got a fever. I just need to drink my watermelon juice and I'm going to get some water and I'll be fine." She's like, "Do you need me to drive your car so you can get you home? It's okay." And I'm like, "No, you don't have to do that. I live literally around the corner." She's like, "Well, can I pick you up anything? What, that water? You want me to get you water?" And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, Kroger's just 11 minutes down the street. I'll go. I just need to rest for a second before I do." And she's like, "No, honey, you go home. I'll go get the water. What else you need? You need some food?" I was like, just give me some bananas." And so, because I was going to make some smoothies later on. And so she's like, okay, I got you. I got you. And so she goes and she does it. It just happened to be that the Kroger was like a few minutes away from where her mother lived, and she had to drop her mother off anyway. So, and she was planning on going grocery shopping anyways. And she would have to go past my house again in order to get home. So it was not out the way for her at all. How is this a manifestation story? Before I left the house, when I was feeling crappy, I had told myself, you know what, Laura, it's going to be okay. Everything's going to work out. I sang to myself a little bit and I started counting my blessings. And so I counted my blessings so that I could be in a good mood when I left the store, when I left the house to go to the juice shop. And I feel like me being in that good mood instead of being in that low depressed state of I cannot even deal with this day. I think that is what attracted this woman into my life. Like I could have, shuffled into there, but I didn't. Like I was optimistic even in there. I smiled at everybody I saw. And but she was able, like I said, she could see right through me and knew that something was up. And like I said, she blessed me. And so it was a humbling experience, but it was exactly what I needed because something I was like, I just need someone to go get this water for me. I almost called my mother-in-law. Like that was going to be my next move when I got to the house to see if she could get me some water. And this complete stranger who I've never met was like, I'm going to go buy you water. So even though it was something small, like me just wanting water, it was a manifestation that I had conjured up. So you can align with what you want. It just takes the intention, setting it out there, getting in a good mood, because sometimes, like I said, it's difficult to know the feeling of the exact thing that we want, but we know what feeling good feels like. So feel good, be grateful, and that automatically puts you in the receiving mode. And then think about the word that you want, and it makes it easier to bring it in. This can happen with just water. This can happen with a house. I've done it with a house. I've done it with a car. I've done it with an agent. I've done it with my husband, like to find him. So there are different ways you can go about it, but it works. And if you want to explore this a little bit more, definitely hit us up at the Feel-Goo Fame Masterclass. You can join by going to feelgoodfame.com to register. And I hope to see you on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. All right. Bye-bye. Be blessed. Stay legendary.